liar, attention seeker, bitch, crazy, slut, weak, asking for it, whore.
If you knew my story, you'd have a hard time believing me. You'd think I was lying. Joy and sorrow never last. I'll die trying not to live in the past. If you knew my story, my heaven and my hell, if you knew my story, you'd have a good story to tell. I left my clothes on that cold river rock, my cares and my woes rolled up in my socks. I lay down and the mountain stream and the icy water rushed over me. If you knew my story, my heaven and my hell, if you knew my story, you'd have a good story to tell me. I'm not alone. Tell me I'm not alone. Many backs have broken from less weight, I know. I was born to carry more than I can hold. Even though I stumble, even though I fall, you'll never see me crumble, you'll never see me crawl. If you knew my story, drew the water from my well. If you knew my story, you'd have a good story to tell me. I'm not alone. Tell me I'm not alone. Even though I stumble, even though I fall, you'll never see me crumble, you'll never see me crawl. If you knew my story.
Sex takes the consent of two. If one person is lying there not doing anything because they are not ready or not in the mood or simply don't want to, yet the other is having sex with their body, it's not love. It is rape.
What I wanted was to fall asleep, close my eyes and disappear, like a petal on a string, a feather on the air. Lily white and poppy red, then I turned away into the shade. The one I left behind. If you ever walk this way, come and find me lying in the bed I made.
Consent, an informed, freely given agreement communicated by clearly understandable words or actions to participate in each form of sexual activity. Consent cannot be inferred from silence, passivity, or lack of active resistance. A current or previous dating or sexual relationship is not sufficient to constitute consent, and consent to one form of sexual activity does not imply consent to other forms of sexual activity. A verbal no constitutes lack of consent, even if it sounds insincere or indecisive. Intoxication is not an excuse for failure to obtain consent. A person incapacitated by alcohol or drug consumption, or who is unconscious or asleep or otherwise physically or mentally impaired, is incapable of giving consent.
My mind is invaded. My gates are ignored. My thoughts are
was somebody I was involved with.
It was a friend of a friend.
My drug dealer.
Met this photographer by myself.
I got very drunk. I met some guy in this bar.
He started trying to kiss me and I said no.
He takes my left leg and raises it on his shoulder.
He went to put his hand in my panties and I tried to kind of deflect his hand, and that's when he slapped my hand away.
I blacked out.
I was fighting like pretty hard at this point, just saying no, please don't, please don't.
I came to.
Internally, I was shaking. I was really trying to look as calm as possible.
And I could tell that something that I hadn't wanted to happen happened.
He held me down and he forced himself inside me.
I was being pleasant and nice just so I could remain safe and get out of there.
And I kind of just ran out into the street with like my pants on inside out and my shoes off.
And he sat up and he looked at me, and that was, I guess, the scariest moment for me, because I could tell he was deciding whether he was actually going to stop or not, and that was the moment that I realized that I had thought I was in control of a situation that I was not in control of at all.
And I blamed myself for putting myself in that situation.
I knew that I had no proof.
I could hear people's judgment saying, well, why did you do that? It was your fault.
I was still in like physical pain from this and sitting there going, oh, well, no one's gonna believe me.
It was my word against his.
Everyone was just gonna go, this girl just, slept with this guy and changed her mind.
I wasn't the perfect victim.
I figured, who's gonna believe some cokehead college girl?
I didn't like try to fight him off, or I didn't slap him around, or I didn't pick up the phone and call 911.
I didn't know that I was important enough to draw boundaries around what people could and couldn't do with my body. Who wants to come forward with the literal most violating thing that can happen to you, relive it, and then have people telling you that you're making it up?
And I thought I would just be better off trying to put this behind me.
I couldn't imagine pressing charges and then having to sit in a courtroom and look at his face over and over.
I thought, well, that's like giving him what he wants. Like, I'm spending more time on him, or spending more energy on this.
I imagine, and I think rightfully so, that it would have been more traumatizing for me in many ways had I reported it. It's up to a survivor to decide what they do with their story. It's up to them if they want to report it or not.
I don't want this to be a part of who I am.
I hated myself a lot at the time.
We are violated, we are harassed, we are touched, we are trapped, we're scared. And we just take a chip on the shoulder and we keep our lives going, and that's not fair to us.
And I think it would be wrong to tell them that they don't get to decide what happens next.
I'm so tired, I have to tame my mind before I get too frustrated. Can't go back in time to change in someone's eyes. No, I was not something to play with. Try not to talk about it. I'm too mad, I'm too late, I'm too gentle. It's too hard to explain, I'm not helpful. No, it's my body, and I'm trying to hate you, 'cause I want to. It's my body, and I'm trying to. While everybody loves you, it's my body, and I'm trying to forgive you. I don't want to, it's my body, and it hates you. Why does everybody love you? Sometimes I close my eyes amidst the dancing lights, when it feels too wild for breathing. I can't sleep at night unless I start to lie and believe it like a story. No, no. Try not to talk about it. So insane, I'm so used to my nightmares. It's okay till it's not, and I'm back there. No, it's my body, and I'm trying to hate you, 'cause I want to. It's my body, and I'm trying to. While everybody loves you, it's my body, and I'm trying to forgive you. I don't want to. It's my body, and it hates you. Why does everybody love you? Why does everybody love you? They don't know enough about you. Why does everybody love you? They don't know the things that I do. Why does everybody love you? They don't know enough about you. Do they know that I regret you? Do they know I shouldn't have to?
Don't just go to college. Join a community. As a member of the Heidelberg community, you will contribute to an environment that cultivates learning and discovery, encourages independent thinking, inspires creativity, champions respect and diversity, and values overall well-being.
No one on campus believes you.
That didn't happen.
But he's my brother.
He still has a right to be in classes you attend.
Well, you don't have to go on the choir tour, but we can't kick him out.
Your case will not be moving forward.
I was his friend first.
Wake up, pour water on your toes, clean up your filthy underclothes. They're all that you've got, and so you've been taught to dirty, dirty, dirty them up. You dirty, dirty, dirty them up. Ahead leads a road, a break in the east, likely a warning sign, but maybe it's peace. A path to explore, a new set endeavor, some dust in my eyes, but clearer than ever. I don't belong here. No, I don't belong here. Jericho, a world inside a world. Jericho, a place inside my deepest fear. I don't belong here. Jericho, no, I don't belong in Jericho, but they say you belong in me. Where's the first place you'd run in a new city or town? Do you travel up high or stay close to the ground? And maybe there's hope there, no surfacing void, filling up the space my mind's kept destroyed. First, I went for my words. The I can'ts, the I won'ts, the I am not good enoughs. I lined them up and shot them dead. Then I went for my thoughts, invisible and everywhere. There was no time to gather them one by one. I had to wash them out. I wove a linen cloth out of my hair, soaked it in a bowl of mint and lemon water, carried it in my mouth as I climbed up my braid to the back of my head. Down on my knees, I began to wipe my mind clean. It took 21 days. My knees bruised, but I did not care. I was not given the breath in my lungs to choke it out. I would scrub the self-hate off the bone till it exposed love. Self-Love by Ruby Carr.
You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. Then people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel. Waiting at the station with the workday window glowing, I've got nothing to do but watch the passers. Mirrored in their faces, I see frustration growing, and they don't see it showing. Why do I? You've got to get up every morning, with a smile on your face, and show the world all the love in your heart. And people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel. I have often asked myself the reason for the sadness in a world where tears are just a lullaby. If there's any answer, maybe love can end the madness. Maybe not, oh, but we can only try. You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. Then people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful as you feel.
There are many possible reactions to sexual assault. Emotional responses may include guilt, shame, self-blame, embarrassment, fear or distrust, sadness, isolation, lack of control, anger, numbness, confusion, shock, disbelief, and denial. Psychological and physical responses may include nightmares, flashbacks or re-experiencing the assault, disassociation, depression and other mood disorders, difficulty concentrating, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, substance use or abuse, phobias or fears, low self-esteem, and thoughts of self-harm, including suicide.
Your bare feet sliding on the old wooden floorboards. Home just as you left it, but still you're shaken. Like walking into a museum somehow out of time. It's all the same except the girl in the hallway, where she's been and who she will ripen into. Your childhood's on the other side of a sprawling divide. To why take a silent breath, holding the change, tell yourself you still live here. Take your bags upstairs, it's the only
things harder when nobody knows how to return home. How to return home. How to survive. There's no written guideline. How to go back. How to show up and unpack. How to show up. How to grow up. How to take a Take a silent breath, hold in the change. Tell yourself you still live here. Take your bags upstairs. You still share a name, but you're not the same. You don't fight it, you don't hide it. It's a whole new game of how to return home. How to return home. How to return home. How to return home.
I told him to stop. He thought I was joking. I froze.
There was no question about consent. I said no, and he didn't care.
He knew I was asleep and took advantage of the situation.
I didn't feel okay. I wasn't fine. To see somebody in the dining hall and freak out all over again, I didn't feel fine at all.
Oh, oh, oh. Keep drinking coffee, stare me down across the table while I look outside. So many things I'd say if only I were able, but I just keep quiet and count the cars that pass. You've got opinions, man, we're all entitled to them, but I never asked. So let me thank you for your time and try not to waste any more of mine. Get out of here fast. I hate to break
Anger is a common reaction to sexual violence. Angry at being sexually assaulted, manipulated, and abused. Angry that no one seemed to care. Angry at the betrayal of trust. Angry at the way the abusive person seems to have just gotten away with it. Angry at yourself. Angry that you have to live with these memories.
One day, I was living silently in a personal hell, without anyone to tell what I felt, without even knowing what the feelings I had were possible to have. And then one day, I was not living like that at all. I had begun to see the past like this. There is a line. You can draw it yourself, or sometimes it gets drawn for you. Either way, there it is, your past, a collection of people you used to be and things you used to do. Your past is the person you no longer are, the situations you are no longer in.
It's not simple to say that Most days, I don't recognize me with these shoes, this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know that I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for that girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. It used to be I am messy, but I'm kind. I am lonely most of the time. I am all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
As she lifted the curtain to look out into the dreary night, the moon broke suddenly from behind the clouds and shone upon her like a bright, benignant face, which seemed to whisper in silence, "Be comforted, dear soul, there is always light behind the clouds."
Sing me a happy song about robins in spring. Sing me a happy song with a happy ending. Some cheerful roundelay about catching the some old melody about rainbows blending. Nothing with phrases saying you're out in the cold. Sing happy. Tell me tomorrow's gonna be peaches and cream. Assure me clouds are lined with a silver lining. Say how you realized an impossible dream. Sing me a happy song. Play me a madrigal about trips to moon, or some old ballad all about two eyes shining. It can't be loud enough for a moment too soon. Sing happy. No need reminding me how it all fell apart. I need no lyrics singing of stormy weather. There's quite enough around me that's breaking my heart. Sing happy. Give me a hallelujah and get up and shout. Tell me the sun is shining around the corner. Whoever's interested in helping me out, please keep it happy. I'm only in the market for long, loud laughter. I'll let you serenade me till dawn comes along. Just make it a happy, keep it a happy
To hate is an easy, lazy thing, but to love takes strength everyone has, but not all are willing to practice.
Hate casts a long shadow. I know that I lie in it, and let it rule my mind from time to time.
The women I love and admire for their strength and grace did not get that way because shit worked out. They got that way because shit went wrong and they handled it. They handled it 1,000 different ways on 1,000 different days, but they handled it. Those women are my superheroes. Elizabeth Gilbert.
Rise, said the moon, and the new day came. The show must go on, said the sun. Life does not stop for anybody. It drags you by the legs, whether you want to move forward or not. That is the gift.
Life will force you to forget how you long for them. Your skin will shed till there is not a single part of you left they've touched. Your eyes, finally just your eyes, not the eyes which held them. You will make it to the end of what is only the beginning. Go on, open the door to the rest of it. Time by Ruby Carr.